So Samsung's new Galaxy Note 10 is finally here, and initially I am not all that impressed with its new offerings over the Note 9. If you are considering the Note 10 as your next smartphone, I would encourage you to consider these 9 reasons why I think it is better to stick with the Note 9 as your next phone, or hold on to it if it's the phone you already have. With all that said, let's get started. So price is pretty self-explanatory. A newer device will always be more expensive than an older one. But to set the tone for the rest of the video, the smaller Note 10 is starting at $950, which you could argue is offering much less than the $1,000 Note 9 at release date last year. And when it comes to the Note 10 Plus, Samsung is pulling some Apple tactics here, starting at $1,100. Ouch. Now, regarding the headphone jack, or lack thereof, I wonder if people are tired of hearing about it at this point, but I'm going to keep bringing it up because while I personally use Bluetooth headsets, I know a lot of people out there still use wired headphones or earbuds. But what annoys me more is that the phone manufacturers are removing the headphone jack simply to increase sales of their wireless earbuds. But what annoys me even more is that Samsung used to create advertisements mocking companies like Apple for removing the headphone jack. But now that the Note 10 is here and lacking the jack, they have taken down all such ads as they begin to follow practices of those they once belittled for decisions they are now making themselves. And while people say that Bluetooth technology is ready to be mainstream, there is still latency when using Bluetooth headsets for some things like gaming. And for me, this makes it a moot point, and I see no other argument for companies ditching the headphone jack other than wanting to fill their pockets even more from wireless earbud sales. If you're looking to get a Note device and want the headphone jack, the Note 9 will be the last Note to have it. Now, my third reason to stick with the Note 9 is that the Note 10 will only have slight improvements. The Note 10 Plus will indeed have a larger screen and a slightly larger battery than the Note 9, but the Note 9 is already more than well off in these categories, sporting a screen just as large as the S10 Plus and even larger than a Nintendo Switch for point of reference. And the Note 9 is probably going to be one of the last flagship devices you can get which doesn't have any notches or hole punches in your display. The bezels are extremely small and aren't any bit of a nuisance. Now, the S Pen, honestly, barely changed at all from the Note 9 to the Note 10. The new feature they added is simply just a swipe gesture of the pen, which allows your S Pen to change your camera from the selfie camera to the rear-facing camera, or switch between photo or video shooting. Personally, I mainly use my S Pen for on-screen features such as snipping parts of the screen, selecting specific text, pinning portions of a screen to be able to look at it on another screen, writing notes, and playing games. These are the kind of things I hoped the Note 10's S Pen would grow and expand on, but the Note 9's S Pen is already feature-packed, and you're certainly not missing anything by not opting for the Note 10's pen. Now, colors. While the color offerings of the new Note 10 and Note 10 Plus are new and indeed eye-catching, colors should not be main selling points of phones in my opinion. Smartphone companies are running out of ways to continue to sell new phones year after year, and while yes, the colors do look great, it is not a reason to purchase an $1,100 or more device. Now, the Note 9's colors do definitely look dull in comparison to the Note 10's options, but this cloud silver Note 9 looks great as is, and let's be real, most of you are going to put a case on your phone anyway. Now, switching gears to some more broad discussion points of why the Note 9 still feels like the Note to stick with over the Note 10, is that Samsung seems to be trying to appeal to a new target audience this year, and I feel as if Samsung is missing the mark. After seeing and experiencing a very successful Note 9 for the past year, with an advertising focus on being a very powerful and long-lasting device to make sure it keeps up with your work and productivity in the office, and has enough juice for those extended trips, the focus of the Note 10 this year at the Unpacked event seems to be for younger content creators to add flowers around a subject's face in a photo, capturing 3D models of stuffed animals to dance with you on camera, filming and editing video footage at the skate park, and being able to chat with your friends in real time while playing PUBG. This is certainly not the Note that we know. Which brings me to my next point in that the Note 9 feels much more like a true Note device than does the Note 10, if that makes sense. The Note 9 is a device that truly checks all the boxes for a Note device. It offers essentially everything that could possibly wanted out of a powerful smartphone, and after interacting with countless Note users in the comments of my videos, I just can't see as many Note fans upgrading to the Note 10 this year. And my final point as to why you should stick with the Note 9 and not the Note 10 is that the Note 9 is the Note of all notes. Maybe the Note 9 is so good and such a great note that it couldn't be topped. And Samsung knew they couldn't do more of the same when starting to sell the Note 10 because performance upgrades weren't going to be enough for an already powerful and capable device. When new iPhones are unveiled, you often hear Apple mention things such as 3 times faster than last year's phone and 2 times better performance than last year's phone. But you didn't hear any of this jargon at the Samsung event this year. The Note 9 truly holds its ground even with a newer device in front of it and may very well be the best Note money can buy. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think of the Note 9 and Note 10 in the comments below. Please consider subscribing to the Shane Symonds YouTube channel today. I hope to see you around for the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.